doesn't move. Take your time. Is that your truth? Who knows the truth?
Welcome back to Who Knows the Truth. My name is Roger, and this is the game where knowing the answer isn't the same as knowing the truth. 3 tiers, 9 questions, and 1 wrong answer ends the game. And tonight marks something new for us. For the first time, we're playing with a real contestant. Ronnie, you are our very first real contestant on Who Knows the Truth. How are you feeling?
I'm excited and a little nervous.
Ronnie, here's how the game works. The game is divided into 3 tiers with 3 questions in each tier. Answer correctly and you move on. Get 1 question wrong and the game is over. There are 9 questions total and each one matters. Ronnie, keep in mind you have 3 lifelines. However, those lifelines are only available once you reach Tier 2. And here are the 3 lifelines you can use once you get there. The Take 2 Away lifeline, which removes 2 incorrect answers. The Give Me a Clue lifeline provides a helpful hint. And tonight, we're introducing a brand new lifeline, Lock or Switch. With Lock or Switch, the contestant must first lock in their answer. 1 incorrect option will then be removed, and the contestant will have 1 opportunity to either stay locked or switch their answer. Knowing how the game works and knowing what's at stake, do you trust what you know?
I think so.
Well, get ready, Ronnie, because it's time to play Who Knows the Truth? Here we go. Question number 1. Please listen carefully. Who built the ark? Was it A, Moses, B, Noah, C, Abraham, or D, Job?
That would be B, Noah.
You are correct. Here is question number 2. How many days was Jesus in the tomb? Was it A, 1, B, 2, C, 7, or D, 3?
That would be D, 3, and that is my truth.
Correct. You are at the last question of Tier 1. Let's keep that momentum going. Here is question number 3. Who led the Israelites into the Promised Land? Was it A, Moses, B, Caleb, C, Joshua, or D, Aaron?
That would be Joshua, and yes, that is my truth.
Great job, Ronnie. You just cleared Tier 1 and are now headed to Tier 2, where the questions will start to get harder. However, keep in mind that you do have the 3 lifelines I explained earlier, so please feel free to use them at any time. So, if you're ready, Ronnie, let's keep playing. Who knows the truth? Question number 4. Which gospel was written by a physician? Your options are A, Matthew, B, Mark, C, Luke, or D, John.
Okay, so I know it wasn't Matthew. And I know it's not John. Going to go with Luke.
Ronnie, I have to ask, is that your truth?
Yes, Roger. This is my truth.
That is correct. Great job. Here is question number 5. Who replaced Judas Iscariot as an apostle? Was it A, Paul, B, Barnabas, C, Matthias, or D, Silas?
I know this one, Roger. The answer is Matthias. And yes, that is my truth.
Yes, indeed, it was Matthias. Here we go with question number 6, the last question in Tier 2. Get this one right, and you will only be 3 answers away from winning. Can you do what Rex nearly did in Episode 1 and win it all? Ronnie, here is question number 6. Which judge made a vow that cost him his daughter? Your options are A. Gideon, B. Samson, C. Jephthah, or D. Eli. Take your time and talk this out if you have to.
Okay, so this one is definitely harder. I think I have an idea, but not 100% sure. I know it's not Samson, so I believe I can take that one away. Roger, I want to win it all, so I am going to have to use a lifeline. Let me use the take two away lifeline.
Smart move, Ronnie. That's what those lifelines are there for. Computer, take 2 of the wrong answers away. Okay, so the 2 options left are A. Gideon, and C. Jephthah.
Okay, so the one I believe is the answer is still there. So I am going to go with my gut and say C, Jephthah.
Ronnie, I gotta ask, is that your truth?
Yes, it is. This is my truth.
Ronnie, for the chance to go on to Tier 3, you went with Jephthah as your answer. I can now tell you that. You are correct! You are now headed to Tier 3 and 3 answers away from being the first contestant to win Who Knows the Truth. Keep in mind that you still have 2 lifelines available. You have the Give Me a Clue lifeline and our new lifeline, Lock or Switch. So, without further ado, let's play Who Knows the Truth? Here we go. Question number 7. Please listen carefully. What was Paul's name before his conversion? Your options are A. Simon, B. Saul, C. Stephen, or D. Ananias.
This question is not hard, and I can say it is B. Saul, and I am 100% certain. So yes, this is my truth.
You are correct! Great job! Time for question number 8. Which book of the Bible never mentions God by name? Your options are A. Ruth, B. Esther, C. Song of Songs, or D. Ecclesiastes.
This one is not easy. Let's see, let me think. Ruth. Song of Songs? I'm going to have to use a lifeline here for sure. Let's use the Give Me a Clue lifeline.
Smart move, Ronnie. Always use the lifelines if you are not sure of the answer. Here is the clue for question number 8. God's presence is implied rather than stated. Again, God's presence is implied rather than stated.
Is there another clue in there by any chance? Can I use the lock and switch clue as well, please?
Good choice, Ronnie. Now, before we do that, please lock in the answer that you believe is correct.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I am going to go with what I think is the answer and then see what happens from there. So I am going to lock in C, Song of Songs.
You are locking in C, Song of Songs. Computer, go ahead and take one of the wrong answers away. Your options are now B, Esther, D, Ecclesiastes, and your locked answer, C, Song of Songs. Ronnie, you now have the option to stay with your locked answer or switch to one of the remaining answers left on the board. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna be honest, I am not 100% sure on this, and I have no more lifelines left. So it looks like it's going to have to come down to a wild guess. I am going to go with my locked answer and say it's C, Song of Songs.
Ronnie, you know my next question. Is that your truth?
Yes, it is my truth, and I am hoping that it's the right truth.
Ronnie, if your answer is correct, you move on to question number 9 and will be in the same position as Rex was. let's hope you got this question correct. Computer, is C, Song of Songs, correct? Oh no! It is not correct. The right answer was B, Esther. I am so sorry, Ronnie. You were so close to getting to the final question. However, just like Rex, you played an amazing game, so be proud of yourself.
Thank you so much for having me on this show. It truly was a lot of fun. I know I didn't win, but it made me want to go back and start rereading my Bible. And yeah, you'll see, I will be ready next time, and I will be the first person to win it all.
Tonight, we saw what happens when knowledge is tested under pressure. If you think you have what it takes to be a contestant, reach out to me at roger.grumpydezigns@gmail.com. That's designs with a Z. And maybe we'll see you as our next contestant on Who Knows the Truth. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. And if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check out episode 1 and keep an eye out for future episodes. See you next time on Who Knows the Truth, where knowing the answer isn't the same as knowing the truth.
Take your time.